I have come to this metropolis to recover a portion of my private stock, unearthed by some scoundrel who had the flagrant audacity to claim it as his own. I am forever fearful he might decipher the secret recipe of my cherished drink and compromise not only the quality, but the reverence it invariably evokes. After all, such a shameless forger would never seek out those finest spices I choose to blend with my aged rum. Through various clandestine contacts, I have learned of his whereabouts. But I now believe that I shall encounter him this very evening.
Even though we've yet to meet face to face, I am thoroughly confident I will recognize him the very instant our paths converge.
For the restless fingers of a thief always drum with impatience.
So, Jimmy, if your girlfriend shows up, don't be leaping behind the bar here to hide. You got it?
Yeah, right. Hey, Bobby, you have another customer.
Oh, big tipper, I hope. Hello. Or should I say, ahoy?
Either will suffice, my friend.
So, you're a pirate. Wow, great. So what brings you into town? I mean, port. Name's Bobby.
Morgan here, Captain Morgan. I seek information to recover what is rightly mine. And when business is done, indulge in some local merriment.
Well, you came to the right place.
Oh, I'm certain of that.
So exactly what kind of information are you looking for?
Well, I'm trying to recover the scoundrel who's made off with my most valuable possession.
Your girlfriend? A wife?
No. Something much more priceless. My Captain Morgan private stock, my good man. I have journeyed extensively for exotic spice, used only the finest reserves of rum, and fought off many a spineless muckrake intent on pilfering my beloved stash.
Those bastards.
Indeed they are.
But I have your spiced rum right here. Jimmy there drinks it all the time.
Oh, no, my good man. I know my original spiced rum is beloved by all. But I'm talking of something extraordinary. Captain Morgan private stock is graced with only the finest spice and natural flavors from the most exotic lands. This private stock of mine is a sipping rum, a spirit to be enjoyed with those dearest.
Excuse me, but I couldn't help overhearing you say something
I pray this image before me is no illusion, for if it is, I shall never fear blindness.
You sound like quite a rascal.
Oh, this is not the first time I've been called a rascal, my dear.
I don't believe I'll be the last either.
Not as long as I encounter lovely creatures such as yourself.
Undoubtedly you will.
Undoubtedly.
What I wanted to say was...
Undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. Can I get you folks something to drink?
I want to share with you the distinct pleasure of sipping my finest blend. This is from my private stock. Won't you join me?
Here, allow me to pour. Would you like for me to mix it with something? Neat? Over ice?
Well, I do say, aboard our vessels, we didn't have the luxury of stored ice, so I became accustomed to drinking it straight up.
I'd like mine over ice.
You've never tasted anything like this.
If it's your creation, I'm sure it will be superb.
A toast.
Oh, yes.
Here's to one devoted barkeeper, an enchanting woman, and the eventual capture of one shameless thief.
It is truly exquisite.
One sip and it hath bestoweth a sense
Now you know why I've embarked upon this journey, to apprehend the pilferer of my beloved.
I've been trying to tell you. I think the man you're looking for is sitting at the table right over there.
What? How would you know such a thing?
Scurvy dog.
Well, everybody knows that Corey, that's his name, has been serving it at all his parties.
Let me get my baseball bat.
No need for arms, my friend. Now I am certain. At last, I have you within my grasp. You and I, sir, must take issue.
Take what?
First, you unearthed and made off with my beloved private stock. Now you saunter about, surrounded by your entourage, sharing your loot, and taking credit for that which is not your own.
Whoa, dude, I found that stuff. I was windsurfing when this gnarly southeaster blew me over to this little island. I felt like that Gilligan dude, only without the babes.
The truth of the matter is, you took what is rightfully mine.
No, man, I was walking when I stubbed my toe on something. So I look down and I see this treasure chest thing half buried. Well, anyway, I started to get real thirsty, like a miracle. I opened the chest and I found this stuff called Captain Morgan Private Stock. And the next day, they came to rescue me. I took the stuff with me. I figured, who's gonna miss it, right? This stuff is so excellent, I had to share it with my crew. And they're such awesome looking bottles, I gave them away as gifts. Hey, if you got something this amazing, what's the point in keeping it a secret?
Well, your narrative is most thought-provoking. You raise points which I myself have often pondered. But you see, the idea to bury my private stock was born out of survival instinct. I loathe the prospect of finding myself without.
Well then, make more and share it with everyone, pirate dude. This stuff is just too good to squirrel away.
I do believe you're right. I would have been happier sharing it with others than traversing the world searching for you. Bobby, lay down your baseball bat and pull my private stock for the house.